What is going on, guys? I have a super cool package to open up today. I just wanted to do a quick video and kind of show it off. I ordered about 3 weeks ago off eBay. I won an auction. I bid on 4 of them. I won 1. I got this from a user. It's called Sandpondsociety. They're on eBay. You can look them up. They have really cool horror memorabilia. Not too often, but when they do, it's super cool. It's just related to one movie. I won't say which movie until I show you guys what I got. But you can look them up and see what they have up for auction. This was something I saw and I knew I had to have. I think I spent like 150 US with shipping. In Canada, where I live, that's like 220 bucks, I think. You'll see in a minute. You'll know why I spent that much money. So they have it pretty nicely packaged, wrapped, whatever you want to call it. This is the receipt. Camp Tour eBay, Johannesburg, New Jersey. And I paid 155 plus 10 shipping. So 165 US is what I paid for this. That price is totally cool with what I got and what I think it's worth. So let me show you maybe the back first. It's nicely bubble wrapped. And I am going to take this off. Nice. So this says Waxwork Records, original motion picture score director and composer, liner notes, art by Jay Shaw and Jackie Oakley. So I guess they did the front of the album. Sorry, I just got a scam call, so the video stopped. But let's open this up and I'll show you what we got. And the record's kind of just loosely in there, that's all right. Harry Manfredini, he did all the original scoring for the movie. And I guess this is just talking about his inspiration about, you know, how he came up with the pieces for the movie and all that stuff. If you know, which is a horror movie, you know, staple, everybody knows that. Harry Manfredini. So he did all the composing of this movie, Friday the 13th Part 1, and I think he did most of the other ones as well. Let me show you the record first, because I thought this was pretty cool. So that's the record. It's basically supposed to simulate like a campfire and blood, which I think they did a great job at. Very cool record press, I love that. Some of the songs: Banjo Travelin', Alice Goes to the Lake, Don't Smoke in Bed, Not Tonight, I've Got a Headache, The Last Fight, The Chop to the End, The Boat on the Water, Sail Away, Tiny Sparrow. Pretty cool. That's just some of the songs that are on this album. And I think the back here is supposed to simulate like an archery range shooting target. Very camp-esque. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna put this back in the sleeve and I'm gonna show you what's on the front of this record, because that's the best part. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autographs on this. And I'm shooting this on my phone, so I don't know if you guys can see. I'm hoping you can. Let's start off with this gentleman here, Harry Manfredini. Did all the original scorings, like I said, for the first film and a bunch of the other ones. I don't know where else I'd find his autograph, but very, very, very cool. We have Janine Taylor. She plays Mary, who is actually Kevin Bacon's girlfriend in the movie. I'm pretty sure she gets an axe to the head. Super cool. Up here we have is Ron Milkey, and he was Officer Dorff. He was the officer that shows up maybe 15-20 minutes into the movie originally. I've actually never seen anything else signed by him. I've never come across on autograph sites and stuff, Ron Milkey. So that's very cool. Adrienne King, who played Alice, and she was the final girl in Part 1. Unfortunately, she was the first girl in Part 2, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and if Jason started something, he's gonna finish it. We have Robbie Morgan, who played Annie as well here, and she played the hitchhiker at the very beginning of the movie. I think she's only in the movie for 10 or 15 minutes, but yeah, unfortunately, she's the first to go. But the coolest signature that I love the most is Tom Savini. And he has been doing special effects, makeup, and props, and everything for years and years and years, and he is probably one of the best in the business. I really don't think that horror movies would be the same without this guy. He's just, I know he did Friday the 13th. He might have done a few of them. He did Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, a ton of other horror movies. I mean, this guy just, like, his special effects were just one of a kind at the time. And like I said, I don't think that horror movie effects would be the same. I think there's there's a YouTube video. I think it's like a half-hour long. Anyways, it's all the interviews he did with David Letterman. You can see a bunch of his work on that video, and he kind of shows how, you know, effects are done in movies and getting shot or getting hit with an axe, or how they do special effects, cutting of the throat, really cool stuff. So yeah, we got Harry Manfredini, like I said, Janine Taylor, Adrienne King, Ron Milkey, Robbie Morgan, and Tom Savini. The only two other people that I wish were on this album art would be Jason's mom, Pamela Voorhees, Betsy Palmer. But unfortunately she has passed away, so I will never end up getting her signature on here. The other one I would love to have on here is Kevin Bacon's. I will say my favorite Kevin Bacon movie is Tremors. I think the first time I watched that was with my dad when I was like 8. And yeah, I just loved it ever since I watched it the first time. So yeah, very cool piece of movie memorabilia, like I said, and this actually shipped from the filming location of Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal Lake. It's actually now a Boy Scouts of America camp, so they do things like auction off things like this on eBay to raise money for their foundation and the Boy Scouts of America, which is super cool. So you get to have a super cool piece of memorabilia and some very cool autographs, and then you're also helping them out too. So I think it's really cool that I know that this got shipped out from the original place they filmed Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal Lake. One last thing, there's a piece of album art in here also. Janine Taylor signed this as well, and I think this is a super cool print. If you didn't know and you haven't watched the movie, she gets an axe in the head. So yeah, I might just give this a listen right now, and maybe I'll put on Friday the 13th again. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you stayed till the end, awesome. I'm gonna keep making these videos, I guess, as I get more and more autographs and stuff in mystery boxes and whatever, so hopefully you enjoy them. Till next time, we'll see you guys later.